Finding the best luggage lock sounds simple until your bag comes off the carousel already messed with. I got tired of that, so I bought and tested 5 of the most popular TSA-approved locks with my own suitcases. I traveled, tossed them around, and tried to break them so you don't waste money on junk. Product number 1, Forged TSA Luggage Lock. When I first held the Forged TSA lock, it felt solid in a way cheap locks never do. The alloy body has real weight and the steel shackle doesn't flex when you squeeze it. During my trips, the open alert feature was my favorite part. After landing, I could instantly see if TSA opened my bag, which saved me that nervous hotel room check. I also noticed the lock always came back relocked, something that didn't happen with other brands I tested. Setting the combination took maybe 30 seconds, and the dials were easy to read even in bad airport lighting. I used this on a suitcase, a backpack, and even a gym locker with zero issues. If you travel often and want the toughest option that tells you when it's been opened, this one's hard to beat. It's built for frequent flyers who don't want surprises mid-trip at busy airports. Product number 2, Luggage TSA Cable Locks. When I picked up the Luggage cable locks, the first thing I noticed was how light they felt. At about an ounce each, they barely added anything to my carry-on. The cable design made real-life use easier than rigid shackles, especially on backpacks with awkward zippers. I wrapped the cable twice for a tighter fit, and it stayed put through flights and hotel transfers. The number dials are bright and easy to read, even when I reset the code on a dim plane. I also like that you get 4 locks, which covered my suitcase, daypack, and a gym locker. They don't feel as indestructible as heavy metal locks, but for everyday travel and flexibility, they held up well. If you want something lightweight, simple, and versatile without spending much, these are a solid pick, especially if you juggle multiple bags. I'd trust them for most casual trips without stress. Product number 3, Forged TSA Luggage Combination Lock 4-Pack. Holding the Forge 4-pack in my hand, they felt just as tough as the single version, but nicer knowing I had backups. The alloy bodies and steel shackles feel built for abuse, and I didn't baby them during testing. I intentionally checked bags and let airport handling do its thing. The open alert indicator worked every time, and seeing that red mark right away was reassuring. What stood out again was that TSA had to relock the bag, so I never found a zipper half open. The dials are clear, setting the combo was quick, and none of them slipped or jammed. I used these across different bags and even a locker at a train station. If you want maximum durability and multiple locks that behave consistently, this pack makes sense, especially for families or frequent travelers who travel often and don't want mismatched lock performance across different bags regularly. Product number 4, Travos TSA Approved Cable Locks. When I handled the Travos cable locks, the flexible cable immediately stood out. It slid easily through zippers that other locks struggled with. I used these on a hard suitcase, a backpack, and even a toolbox at home. Setting the combination was genuinely fast, just a quick flick and done. During travel, the inspection indicator was useful, letting me know right away if TSA opened my bag. The lock never felt loose, and the cable length worked well for odd-shaped gear. I also appreciated knowing the TSA 7 key works internationally, since I travel outside the US a lot. They're not flashy, but they're practical and dependable. If you want one lock that works on almost anything and travels internationally without headaches, this set is worth considering. I'd recommend it for travelers who need flexibility across different bags and situations, without carrying multiple lock styles on every single trip abroad. Product number 5, Forge TSA Approved Cable Luggage Locks. When I tested the Forge Cable TSA locks, they felt tougher than most cable designs I've used. The alloy body has weight and the braided steel cable feels well protected. I liked how thin the cable was because it fit through every zipper and hard case I tried. Setting the combination was straightforward, and I never had a code slip during handling. Just like other Forge locks, TSA had to relock it, which gave me peace of mind after inspections. I used these on a suitcase, a hard equipment case, and a backpack. They balanced flexibility and strength better than expected. If you want cable-style convenience but don't want to give up durability, this lock hits that middle ground nicely for regular travelers who travel often and deal with different bag types and security checks, without worrying about broken cables or stuck dials mid-trip again ever happening unexpectedly anymore. That's my hands-on take after actually traveling with all 5. Every lock here did something well, it just depends on how you travel. I've dropped links below so you can check current prices and details. Grab the one that fits your bags and your travel style.